Ladies and gentlemen, it is a big wild world out there, and here we stand, folks, al pie del cañón, ready for anything. I'm Rob Grams, that's Ladyball, and you're listening to
The ProBoh Show!
Welcome to another exciting episode of The ProBoh Show. If you're listening to this on Vaughan Radio, it is currently 8:30 in the morning. Our gift to you, friends, our gift to you, my loyal and beautiful Vaughan Radio audience, our gift to you is our Friday energy. Because we are recording this on Friday night at 8 p.m. Oh my God, if you want to join the fun, we record this podcast regardless of whether it is on Vaughan Radio or not, every day at 8 p.m. On twitch.tv/professional bohemian. Bohemio profesional, pero en inglés. And just one word. And of course, it's 8 p.m. here in Spain, but it's also 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our friends in the US, and 4 a.m. for our friends in Australia. In England, I don't even know. How is it that I know Eastern Standard Time, but I don't know England? I think, is England 1 hour ahead or behind us?
I always doubt about it.
Yeah, me too. I never know when to call my mum. I don't know what. Anyway, whatever. It doesn't matter. Behind the scenes of the ProBoh Show, yeah, guys, you're listening to the show in all its natural glory. But if you were tuned into the stream, you may have caught some extra content. Oh yeah, friends.
And Thomas Falsas, how do you say that?
Outtakes.
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 Yeah.
Those are only available to the patrons. That's the deal. That's the deal. I actually put on the Patreon posts now. The ProBoh Show uncut. Yeah. So how are we doing out there? We love your show as it is, natural. 1 hour. It's 1 hour less. Oh, can we get a ProBoh approved for Nuria?
ProBoh approved.
If you're listening in the UK, it's currently 7 p.m. Come on here, lurkers, if you have the guts. It's from Jareom. That's a challenge. He's basically taken off his glove, lurkers, and slapped you in the face. Can we get a ProBoh approved for Jared?
That gets the ProBoh stamp of approval.
Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Let me tell you something, guys. We've got a fun-packed show. Monday morning, Vaughan Radio listeners, feed on this Friday energy. We are feeling it. Very happy to have the weekend in front of us. What have we got coming up? Oh, we have 2 delectable, delicious little news items for today's Complete the News. We're going to go to video games and maybe we'll take a look at some inside internet in our 2 Complete the News. In 100 Humans, we're going to look at people you wouldn't want to get a telephone call from. But that's in the second half, folks. That is in the second half. Right now, we've got our salutations, which is, I guess, what I call the first part of the show, and a really good, difficult but good unpopular opinion today. I am pretty sure that I can sway some hearts and minds. The unbelievers on my Twitter and Instagram out and out said it was false, what I said today. I think with a few gentle words in your ears, I can convince you otherwise. Did you hear? Do you know who Matt Gaetz is, Ladyball?
No, I don't.
He's a Republican congressman, Matt Gaetz.
Okay.
I mean, do most of you in the chat know who Matt Gaetz is? He was a big supporter of Donald Trump. He's I don't know his exact age. He's a youngish Republican congressman. But he has been, let's say, he's experiencing quite a lot of controversy right now. I'm going to tell you a little news story that transverses both Matt Gaetz and the platform that I perform this show on, Twitch. Morning, good. How are you doing, Min? Welcome to the show, my dude. Look, I'm in that Monday morning. I almost said good morning to Min at 8 o'clock at night. See? That's where I am right now. Yeah, well, Matt Gaetz is a Republican congressman. Always, he's been a source of quite a lot of controversy. For example, he's being investigated right now because with allegations of sex trafficking. So when I say controversy, I mean real controversy.
Wow.
And don't worry, he's not like bringing people over from abroad or anything like that, but he was dating a 17-year-old girl, allegedly dating a 17-year-old girl, and because he transported her across state lines, that's considered sex trafficking. Allegedly. We don't know this for sure. So I'm just going to pop a pin in Matt Gaetz there. We're going to talk about Twitch for a second. Twitch, the platform where we perform this show live, and where I've been an affiliate for quite a few years. Matt Gaetz, another well-combed guy. Yeah, I mean he's dapper, but I question the weight of his soul. I mean, I don't know. I'm just I'm just reading the news, Joriam. I don't judge. Unfortunately, I'm aware of this man, says Min. Yeah, when I see unfortunately I'm aware, I know you know who Matt Gaetz is, so that's good. Yeah, Twitch has been in the firing lines. It's had a gambling problem. It's just changed its revenue, the amount of money it pays its big streamers. A big problem there for a lot of the bigger streamers, not for smaller channels like mine. And also, the platform potentially has a problem with child predators. That's something that I also read today. Where was it? I can't find it now. But yeah, apparently they've noticed some weird behavior on some accounts, and they believe that maybe child predators are using Twitch, which is a really scary and bad thing. And they announced, and this news came out relatively recently. Let's take the pin out of Matt Gaetz for a second. Keep on talking about him. Matt Gaetz has just started a Twitch channel. Probably some unfortunate timing there, given the allegations that he's currently experiencing. Yeah, no, it's true.
Yeah.
Right after all this controversy about Twitch's potential problem with child predators, Matt Gaetz decided to announce he's opening a Twitch channel. So there you go. Somewhere for them all to go. It's true. I'm joining. This is a tweet that Matt Gaetz sent. I'm joining Twitch to bring my America First message to a new generation of viewers. I worry about that language. A new generation. Try your own generation, Matt. Keep yourself out of the newspapers. Look. That's just a little piece of advice from a middle-aged man to another middle-aged man. I don't think there is a Republican in the US that is not being investigated right now. Bless Biden's heart. Yeah, it's true. Dude, Trump is in a lot of trouble right now. The New York Attorney General is putting Trump in quite a lot of hot water. He's being investigated for the material that he kept from the presidency. And I saw an interview with him today where he said, look, all that stuff was all those papers, all those documents were declassified. I declassified them. It was a Fox News. It was a Fox Entertainment News entre comillas, interview with, God, what's the guy's name? Sean Hannity. Was it Sean Hannity? I think it was. Who is just like, just giving him the easiest questions. And he actually asked, what's the process of declassifying something? And Trump actually said, some people say there's a process, but, a lot of people say, I just have to say that it's declassified when I was the president, and it was declassified. I wouldn't even have to say it. I just have to think it. You think I'm joking right now. You think I'm exaggerating. I encourage you to watch this interview with Trump and Sean Hannity. It's like a little bit of a love affair, a little bit of a bromance, and Donald Trump just, I don't know, being Donald Trump. Certainly very entertaining stuff. Let's see. So he's either a child predator. This is from Min. So he's either a child predator. He's going to teach kids fantastic ways of thinking, or both. Yeah, you know what I mean. I think he's. You know what I mean. Allegedly he's dated a 17-year-old. We don't know that for sure. The investigation's going on. You know, I mean, I take issue with his politics. And I'm not sure Twitch is the right platform for him. I mean, I currently have more followers than Matt Gaetz does on Twitch. So, you know what I mean? Maybe you should pick a different platform. And I can only imagine the trolling that man will experience when he actually does a live stream. Trolling in Spanish, troleando, right? You say
Yes.
Yeah. Right, you say troleando, right? That's the troleando.
No, yeah,
that's
you
some
don't
good,
get any
that's some good
relajo.
cultural Spanish knowledge, isn't it?
No.
There we go. We're all learning things. Nivelazo.
No, to me nada. You said today. That's a nivelazo.
Ah, thank you. You noticed.
Yes.
Yeah. Min says, Gandalf says, I know like 30 Republicans that have some investigation going on, and I don't watch the news. Yeah, I'm not aware of many more. I know about Matt Gaetz because I happened upon that news article when the allegations cropped up. Although something that I don't like is that people are saying he's being accused of sex trafficking and he was dating a 17-year-old. I believe those two stories are linked. You know what I mean? He's not sex trafficking just like kids from Rwanda or something. He's just, you know what I mean? He was dating a 17-year-old. She was underage and he transported her across state lines. But whatever, that's the press. You got to read your news from various sources and quite often read between the lines. Min says, Twitch is clearly suffering from having no competition for a long time. Now they're starting to lose a lot of people because other streaming services actually put in work to improve and don't just care about the 10 largest streamers on their website. You know, there's a lot of truth to that, Min. A lot of truth. Also, I had to laugh at their new gambling rules. They are by all means completely and utterly useless and won't change anything. Did I see somewhere that Twitch are now allowing gambling? I know there was a big controversy about gambling ads, and I'm sure I read somewhere about Bitcoin gambling being allowed or something like that. If someone knows about that in the chat, can you clear that up for me, because I was quite confused at reading that. It sounds like Trump, says Gandalf. It is hilarious. The Sean Hannity Trump interview. Like, Sean Hannity is just trying to give him softball questions so he just looks good, and just Trump is just making himself look guilty as all hell. Oh, man. I didn't say fantastic ways of thinking, my man. Well, what did you say? Oh, wait, I must have read that wrong. My bad. Kids, fascistic ways of thinking. My bad. Troleando, is that a Lady Gaga song?
Troleando.
A lot of these investigations are just done because it's time to vote right now. A lot will disappear after the voting. I think the Matt Gaetz thing has been going on for quite a while. Oh, it's the ProBoh and the lovely Ladyboy. How are you doing, Ravdos? Welcome back. All right, is it time? I've got more that I could talk about. I broke my glasses today. That's why I'm not wearing my glasses. I broke my glasses. So if I misread you in chat, please be understanding with me. Let me know what I've misread, as Min just did. Yeah, please be understanding. I've got no glasses, so today, focusing on the screen. Can I just talk about Ladyboy fat shaming me again? Like, it happened when she was in the studio with me, and the arm of the glasses came off. And I showed them to her through the window because she was on someone else's show. She comes into the radio control room. First words out of her mouth, "Did you sit on them?" What is it with you and things break sometimes?
I don't know how.
I did not sit on everything. Some things just break.
Okay.
I think you are correct about Matt, but he has angered a lot of people lately. Yeah, he has. You know what we should do, guys? We should abandon this this chit chat and go to an unpopular opinion.
Unpopular opinion.
Arguably, I've expressed already about 1,000 unpopular opinions. But I don't care. I'm here with another one. All right. How does unpopular opinion work? I post a poll. What I actually do is I just say something ridiculous on my social media. People either agree or disagree. I see where the wind is blowing, and then we talk about it here, live on the podcast radio show stream, and our live viewers are the ones to make the final decision. Today's unpopular opinion was: there is no reason for suits to exist. There is no reason for suits to exist. There you go. Discuss. Ladybow and I are gonna go grab a coffee. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay. No reason for suits to exist. All right, where should we go with this? Let's look at why people like suits. Okay, I did some digging on the internet, and I found some pro-suit propaganda. I saw a post. Why, for those of you that find men in suits attractive, why is that? Was the question. First comment from Brittany. Hey, Brittany. Brittany says, that's because of the way it's spelled. It's spelled weird. It makes a man look professional and distinguished. Okay, do you think there's any truth in that, Ladyball?
Yeah, I think so.
Richest man in the world right now, Elon Musk? No, or is he not? Well, one of the richest men in the world, Elon Musk, doesn't often wear suits. Pretty much every tech billionaire doesn't wear a suit, they wear hoodies. Right? How do you say hoodie in Spanish? I don't know.
Sudadera.
Sudadera, okay.
And sneakers.
And sneakers, exactly. They're not wearing suits. Are we not thinking about a trope that is maybe a little outdated when we express opinions like that? Let's go back to Brittany. Brittany continues and says, it's nice to see a man take the time to look nice. I take offense at that, Brittany. I take offense at that. Look, nice is a very objective term. What's the expression? One man's trash is another man's riches, right? Take the time to look nice. I happen to like, what if I happen to like the look of a garbage bag on Ladyball? I wouldn't force her to wear one. I wouldn't encourage her to wear one. She wears whatever she wants. You know what I mean? She looks beautiful when she's not wearing the trash bag. And she doesn't wear a trash bag. But I'm just trying to say, like, just because society has said a thing doesn't mean it has to be true. Because a societal rule is just a bunch of people agreeing on a thing. Okay? I'm going to abandon Brittany because she angered me there. Okay. In addition to what Brittany says, we're going to go to Josie, who says, a well-tailored suit really shows off a man's body. Hashtag me too, Josie. Right? Just chill, calm your horses a second. Any more than a t-shirt might do, or any jacket, or any kind of clothes that aren't overly baggy would show off a man's body. I think, yeah, I don't know. We're going to continue in this. I see a lot of comments appearing in the chat. Ravdos, what's James Bond supposed to wear then? A jumper? Why not? He'd look great in a casino with a Star Wars t-shirt and jeans. Mr. Bond, I've been expecting you. No need to read... Oh, okay. No need to read this on stream. Thank you, Min. Whenever I see that, that's brilliant. I love it when you do that, guys, because then I avoid reading controversial stuff. But I will come back to this. Nuriatam, it is old-fashioned. Nowadays, people prefer comfort. You have just... can we get a ProBoh approved?
ProBoh approved.
You've just hit the nail on the head with one of my arguments there. Comfort. Suits are uncomfortable. I wouldn't like when Ladyball goes out wearing trainers rather than heels. I don't find her any less attractive. I don't, you know what I mean? Maybe it's a man thing. I don't think, I've never I never, like, if there's a woman across a bar and I see her, my first thought isn't, oh my God, look at that dress. It's to die for. Do you know what I mean? It's never happened. And I think I'm not alone in that. Look at those shoes. No. That's not the way guys think. Okay? So I encourage you ladies to stop objectifying men in suits. Stop it. It's not nice and it's not right. Stop it. We're people too. Keep your eyes up here. Sorry. If you're listening to this and not watching, that joke probably didn't make any sense. A way too tiny white tank top shows off your body as well. Exactly, man. Suits are quite expensive. Oh, another great point. Is it not?
That gets the ProBoh stamp of approval.
Is it not a little classist? Are we not kind of saying, oh, you know, in order to look more attractive, I need to look wealthier? You know, we've already said that most of the richest people, or some of the richest people on the planet, don't wear a suit every day. It's associated with taking care, putting in effort, and showing that you care about how you look and the place and event you are going to. I think these are all assumptions, right? Look, we are encouraged in society, and I encourage the same thing, not to judge people based on the way they look, not to judge a person based on their sex, based on their gender, based on the colour of their skin, based on... I'm not going to judge someone upon first appearance if they're wearing a crucifix, if they're a Christian or a turban, if they're a Sikh. I'm not going to do that. But we judge people who wear suits. Albeit positively, we judge them. And that is wrong. Okay? Judging someone in a positive or negative way is wrong based on their appearance. Have we forgotten that? Do those rules go out of the window when it comes to suits and men's fashion? What the hell is that about? Can we just put the brakes on here, just drive a little bit further back, see if we can catch up at what part of society we missed the memo of? No, wait. We don't judge anyone except for people who look rich and powerful. Those are the ones. Those are the ones we want to protect. I say no. I say nay, ladies and gentlemen. I'm thinking about your rights, and it's true. Like, I hold a director position in the company that I work at. For the first 3 years, I went in wearing a blazer jacket, looking, and people treated me different. Now I go in wearing t-shirts and jeans. And it's different. It's palpable difference the way people treat you. Not people in the company, they know who I am, but when you're in, meetings or you meet external providers, there's a big difference. And this is not in my mind. In the second part of the show, we'll get into some facts and figures. Suits are so uncomfortable, exactly. And shouldn't that be our priority, ladies and gentlemen? Not the way we look, not to try and fool someone with a first impression. You wouldn't eat a cake made out of dog poo because it had nice decorations. Would you? You'd want to know what was in the cake before you. So why are we making an impression on someone based on a suit? They have no reason to exist. There's no reason that it should be a cultural phenomenon or in this cultural zeitgeist that a suit makes someone, like a con man can wear a suit. A thief could wear a suit. A thief on the metro or the underground would be so much more successful if they wore suits. That's what I want you to have in your mind. There is no reason. It's basically a uniform. It's an outfit. It's fancy dress. It's not real. It's not real. Nuriatam, I hate companies where you have to wear a suit and makeup is mandatory. Yeah, dude, what is that about? Like, the makeup thing blows my mind. Like, I heard about that, where there are companies that say to women, you have to wear makeup. And I just like, what? It just makes my brain hurt. You can't tell people to wear a suit, to wear makeup. It doesn't affect your performance in any way. And that's what it comes down to, ladies and gentlemen. Performance. Your performance is not affected by suit. In fact, if anything, I would say it's negatively affected by the discomfort. But no, Estamos aquí para aparentar, no? We're here to look good. Doesn't matter what we actually do. No nonsense. Let's be realistic, folks. Suits have no reason to exist. Jareom, you're right. We don't need suits to exist. Neither do we need a lot of people that are inside of them. That's another thing. Yeah, it's basically a corporate uniform, right? It's a way for less useful people to raise the ranks just because they look like they fit in, not because they actually do. It's a corporate disfraz, a disguise. I am killing it with the Spanish. I've not got a single nivelazo.
Nivelazo.
See, I got serious there. Guys,
¿Por qué no te callas?
I'm getting so angry thinking about this item of clothing that I have to stop, take a quick break. I'm going to drop a poll in the chat. I don't decide this topic, ladies and gentlemen. You live viewers do. And then when we come back on the radio and the podcast, we'll all decide. We'll all see what you've decided. Guys, see you soon. Hey guys, if you'd like to support the show, you can do so on Patreon. That's patreon.com/professional bohemian. There you'll find VODs of the episodes as they are recorded live, blogs, vlogs, and behind-the-scenes content. If you'd like to watch the show live, you can do so on twitch.tv/professional bohemian, and you can participate in the polls we use in the show on Instagram @professional bohemian or Twitter @ProBoh, PROBOH. Okay, on with the show.
The ProBoh Show!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. For my wonderful Vaughan radio listeners, it's currently 9 a.m. on this fine morning on Madrid on a Monday morning. For you awesome, godlike live viewers, it's currently 8:45 on a Friday evening. Oh my God, we're killing it, guys. We're killing it. Happy Friday. And for you podcast people who hover above us, godlike beings, untouchable, you make me nervous and shy. How are you doing? Okay, let's get back to it. What did we talk about in the first half? We mentioned Matt Gaetz opening a new Twitch channel. Seems inappropriate given Twitch's recent troubles. We brushed upon Donald Trump and his interview with Sean Hannity. I think it was Sean Hannity, but don't crucify me if I was wrong. It's hilarious. Any interview with Donald Trump is a little bit hilarious if you watch it with the right frame of mind. And we got to our unpopular opinion about suits. They don't need to exist, folks. They do not need to exist. I'm going to get to the comments because we had some really interesting comments in the chat. One that I'm going to reread right now from Jareom. You're right. We don't need suits to exist. Neither do we need a lot of the people who wear them. Oh.
That gets the ProBoh stamp of approval.
Amen. It's a disfraz. Or quite often, it's a disfraz. How do you say that? It's a disguise for incompetent people. Quite often, you know what I mean. I thoroughly believe that. Min, women need to understand we don't care if your eyebrows are perfect or not. No, we don't. Truest thing ever said, Min. We really don't. You know what I mean? We really don't. You have to waste a lot of money and change almost every day. Who can afford it? Exactly. Who can afford to wear a suit every day? And then you can't wash them in the washing machine. Like I like to wear a blazer occasionally. You know what I mean? When I'm feeling a bit down about the way I look, pop my blazer on and I feel like $1 million. Wash it in the laundry in the washing machine, ruined. It's just ruined. Dude, I'm not going to take the thing to be dry cleaned. Are you kidding me? Costs a lot of money. Gandalf, I judge people based on their pupils. If they're dilated or not. Ravdos, suits are fun though. To what Rob said, when you wear a suit, people treat you differently than wearing a t-shirt and jeans. Whenever I donned a suit, I walk in line, I own the place, and people notice that. I walk in with a Batman logo t-shirt and I have to crack a few heads before folks get impressed. I don't know. I always find my Batman t-shirt, people react well to it. Or at least I do, whatever. But you know what I mean? Your point is valid. Because when I used to go dressed up to work, people would treat me differently. I mean, and that's just a form of that's judging someone based on the way they look, and I think that's wrong. I really do. Even if it's a positive judgment, I don't think It's a way that we as civilized or apparently civilized people should behave. Surely we should be smarter than that, but sadly we're not. We're going to get to some facts and figures if we've got time in a little bit. Nuriatam, they assume you have to look not as you have to look like a rich person, says Nuriatam. You don't. They want you not to look poor, she says. When everybody works for money, exactly. That's the idea. You know what I mean? What's the phrase? Dress for the job you want, not the job you have. You know, that's why I always dress like a radio DJ. Hey, badunch. Baiting us there. I was baiting you before the break. When we for those of you who are listening on the radio or listening on the podcast, on the live show, there are a little bit of extras that you may miss. Let's see. We'll get to the results of the poll. That make me very happy in a second. Ravdos, as long as there is formal events, weddings, bar mitzvahs, funerals, that's the thing. That's another thing that annoys me. Like, the wedding is the bride and groom's day, right? What does it matter what I wear? What does it matter? I feel like if I have to go through the torture of being at a wedding, I should at least be able to go in my tracksuit bottoms, my chandals, and flip-flops, right? That's the trade-off. That's what I want. Because there are no weddings. And a funeral, guys, let's be honest, no matter how much you love the person, they don't care what you're wearing, at that point in time. They really don't, I disagree with the no reasons for suits to exist. I think it's mainly how they're seen. This is from Min. It's mainly how they're seen, their status and their cost. As a piece of clothing on its own, they're fine. All right. You don't agree there's no reason for them to exist. Socks exist to keep your feet warm, to stop your feet from rubbing against your shoes. Shoes exist so you don't get hurt on the floor. Gloves exist to keep your to keep your hands warm. Scarves exist to keep your neck warm. All right, we're all on board so far. Suits have been replaced by clothing that does a much better job at keeping you warm and keeping you out of the elements. They've been replaced by much better, much more efficient and cheaper items of clothing. No reason for them to exist anymore. There's no reason. They only exist because we as a society have just decided that that's the way you should look for a formal event. And I think as civilized people, we should make the decision to change our minds, to all agree that suit doesn't mean anything. Suit doesn't mean anything, really. In reality. If you saw Mark Zuckerberg walking down the street, you probably wouldn't even register that he's one of the richest guys in the world. Why? And isn't that a benefit of not wearing a suit? A thief could wear a suit and probably be a lot more of an effective thief for doing so.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. We'll carry on. So I need a tux and shorts, and I am good. Oh, exactly. But as far as part of the course in daily goings about, it comes down to professions. Attorneys will be in suits, certain business execs. It's limited use, but it's still in use. Again, but they don't need to exist. Those are that is the outfit for a businessman and an attorney or a lawyer, un abogado, because we've agreed that that's what they should wear. We could all collectively agree they should wear, a onesie, mono. We could all collectively agree on that. How fun would it be to watch court trials? People wearing Pikachu onesies? It would be awesome. You know what I mean? 60% true, folks. Are feeling for you, Rob. Exactly. Yeah. Let's get to the actual final result. Was true. 64% of the people in the chat said it was true. Oh, can I get a ProBoh approved?
ProBoh approved.
I managed to change some hearts and minds, and Feels good, man. You're killing it, Rob, says Jariam. Thank you. Happy Saturday, says Sasha, who's joining us from the future. Well, she's joining us from Australia, and Australia is in the future. Isn't it weird to think that Sasha is actually closer in time to our radio audience than we are?
Oh, yeah?
I know, isn't that a weird thought? Before my weight loss surgery, people treated me worse. Once I lost 220 pounds and my boss started complimenting me and I got promoted twice. Wow. Yeah. Let's get to some facts and figures. Man, I'm eating a lot of time here. Doesn't matter. We can do one, complete the news. I do want to wrap this up with some of the research. Since 2002, this is a study that I found. Since 2002, 53% of employers have allowed casual dress every day. In 2012, that figure actually dropped to 34%. So more people are being required to wear the corporate fancy dress, the corporate disguise. An expansive Ipsos study over 12,000 people across 24 countries. 55% of workers believe someone wearing a suit is more productive in their job than someone wearing casual dress. If that is not just an immediate insight into our human dumbness, into our inbuilt prejudice, our inbuilt kind of preconceived notions, you know, that's actively seeing people judging other people right there, albeit in a positive way, still happening. 66% of workers say that senior managers should always be dressed up more than their employees. So arguably wearing a suit means that you command more respect and more effectively manage your staff. And that's wrong. That's wrong. I mean, a lot of people... Well, I'm not going to say that on the radio. But I'm good at... my team would agree with me. Okay, here's another one. 80% of women surveyed found that man in a suit more attractive. Moreover, they found the man, on average, 6% more attractive in his suit than in casual clothes. Ladies, #MeToo, man. Stop objectifying us. I'm going to get some comments about that. I don't care. I hope you're angry. Your tears are delicious. Yeah, that's it. I'm not going to do any more facts and figures because I've already won. You can't take it back. You've already given me your votes. Suits should not exist. Done. Let's go to 100 humans. Oh man, I don't know if I had any right to enjoy that section as much as I did, but I did. Thank you guys. Dude, you guys in the chat, you are killing it tonight. I want everybody on the radio, in the podcast to know it. You are killing it. Okay, let's continue. Long walk to work today, guys. Cross snow-capped mountains through river valleys, and on that walk I encountered 100 humans. And I asked them all a question. I asked them to name someone you don't want to get a phone call from. To name someone you don't want to get a phone call from. I asked those people that question, and they gave me their answers. I'm in possession of the top 7. Your job, my friends, is to identify those top 7 answers. All right, let's go to the chat. Hang on, wait. Sasha is from the future, so we know the world still makes it one more day. That's it. It's true story. I've got a friend who went to a wedding wearing a suit with sneakers on, says Jareon. And Gandalf says, Gandalf approves. Don't worry, the economy still sucks over here, so I have nothing to report, says Sasha. Okay, let's get into it. Who was the first person to answer? Sasha. And she says, police. Gandalf also said police further down. Police. Is police there? Yes, it is, guys. Yes, it is. And guess what? With 33 of the 100 humans saying police, it's the top answer. Well done, Sasha and Gandalf. Oh, my God. All right, next one. Bill collector. A bill collector. How would you say bill collector in Spanish? Someone who enforces the payment of a debt. Like a debt collector, you could call it. In Britain, I think we call them debt collectors.
El cobrador del frac.
Ah, yeah. Del frac. ¿Qué es frac?
Un traje.
Really?
Un tipo de traje, sí, aquí existe I'm talking in Spanish, sorry.
No, I don't care. I mean, stop it talking English. That's good. It's a multicultural show, yo. Okay, bill collector, is it there? Yes, it is. Well done. Well done, Ravdos. That was a good one. I didn't think people would get that one. 9 of the 100 humans said bill collector. It is in 5th place. Well done. Okay, mother-in-law, says Jarrell. How is that not the top answer? I have no idea. Is mother-in-law there? No, it's not. One of these days, mother-in-law is going to be in the list and no one's going to say it. I can see it happening. I can see it happening.
No, if Jarrell is here.
Not if Jarrell is here. That's true. It's true. Okay, your ex, says Ravdos. Your ex. Is your ex there? Your ex is there. Well done. Not everyone's ex. Ravdos' ex is in the list. I don't know why so many people said Ravdos' ex, but they did. 11 of the 100 humans says Ravdos' ex. I don't want to get a call from her. No, your ex is there. 11 of the 100 humans is in 4th place. Well done. Okay, let's continue. A doctor, says Nuriatam. Great answer. A doctor. A doctor. Is a doctor there? He's not there. Dude, I'd hate to get a call from a doctor. That would be like doctors freak me out, man. Doctors make me nervous. I know they shouldn't. It's a weird phobia, but they do. And if a doctor one day calls me, I'm going to have a heart attack. And you'll have to, then I'll need the doctor. You know what I mean? Okay, doctor wasn't there. I'm sorry. School principal, says Sasha Hayes. School principal. I'll give you a nivelazo, ladyboy, if you know how to say school principal, but in British English.
El director de... in British English, I don't know.
We say a headmaster or a headmistress.
Oh, okay.
Okay, is principal there? It is. Well done. 7 of 100 humans said headmaster, headmistress, principal. No, 4 of 100 humans, and it's in 7th place. Well done, well done. We need to go quicker because I'm enjoying the show too much. This always happens when I enjoy myself too much. Okay, the mafia. says Gandalf. The mafia. Sadly, it's not there, Gandalf. The tax office, says Ladybo. Ravdos also said the IRS, Inland Revenue Service. Gandalf says the tax service. Is the tax man there? Is the tax man there? Yes, he is. Well done. 2nd place with 16 of 100 humans saying the IRS, Inland Revenue, tax. Yeah, well done. Ravdos says your boss. Your boss. El jefe. Is your boss there? It's not there. It's not there. And it is the call that I most dread. Because it means there's more work. On top of all the work that I already have.
Yes.
Okay, but boss isn't there. Sorry about that. Okay, Undertaker. The Undertaker. The man in charge of the funerals. How do you say Undertaker in Spanish?
Cura.
It's not exactly the same. The Undertaker is kind of in charge of the burial side of it. Preparing the body and everything.
I don't know.
No? Not me neither. Okay, so Undertaker, is it there? No, it's not. Sorry. Okay.
Enterrador, says Nuria.
Enterrador. Thank you, Nuria. So you got police, you got IRS, you got your ex, you got bill collector. Did someone say... I don't think so. Okay, we're going to continue. Okay, so those are the ones you've gotten. Cobrador de deudas, exactly.
De deudas.
De deudas.
Thank you, Nurietam.
Bill collector. Nurietam's killing it.
Yeah.
Can we get her a nivelazo or something? Come on.
Nivelazo.
Nivelazo. IRS in America, I think that's what it's called. I'm not sure if we have that here. I watch too much TV, says Sasha. We've had your ex, Sasha. That sounded wrong. But whatever, you're with me. Sasha says a telemarketer.
Oh, yeah.
Telemarketer. It's there. Well done. Well done. Telemarketer is there it's in third place with 14 of 100 humans saying telemarketer. Ooh, you're getting close to the end. Let's see. Lawyer, said Gandalf right at the end there. Did we say lawyer already?
No.
No? Lawyer, says Gandalf. It's there. Well done. 4 of 100 humans said lawyer. It's in 6th place. You guys, I think, are maybe just missing one. I think you're just missing one. Lawyer. How do you say lawyer in British English? Do you know?
Attorney?
Attorney is kind of American English as well. We would say a barrister. A barrister. And they have to wear wigs too. It's a weird thing. Britain, man. It's very British. Whatever. Those guys are nuts. Okay, where were we? Let's see what we have. We have bill collector, salespeople. We've had that one. Military recruiter. Great answer, but not there. My dad, says Sasha. Your dad isn't there, Sasha. Searching the list. Donald Trump, says Jarion.
That's a good one.
Gandalf hit it on the head with barrister there. Well done. Okay, there's one that you're missing. Okay, this, imagine you got a call about your kids. You know? They're not going to be with you. Where are they going to... Oh, no, wait, we said that, didn't we? Headmaster, headmistress.
Yes.
Guys, you've done it. No clues. I'm not going to run down the list today, guys, because we don't have time. So we're going to go straight to complete the news.
Complete the news.
Okay, I had 2 delectable complete the news bits, but we only have time for 1. But oh my god, guys, it's going to be a good one. It's piece of news number 1, Ladybug.
Okay.
And the second one is really good as well, but the first one is maybe...
Let's go.
I think this is one that you're going to resonate with, right? We're streaming live on Twitch, so this complete the news is about PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. First of all, how does complete the news work? I'm going to give you a headline with some important information missing. I will then give you 3 options. All you have to write is A, B, or C. So if you're watching the stream and you're a little bit too intimidated to write anything, this is your moment. A, B, or C. That's the only thing you have to write. Okay, here we go. So, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Have you heard about the game, Ladybug?
No, I haven't.
It's a battle royale game, which means it's a very big multiplayer game where there is just one person left at the end, and he's or she is the winner of that round.
Okay.
And it's called PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, or more commonly known as PUBG. PUBG, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Gandalf says, your mom. You don't want to get a call from your mom. But save the second for the podcast. Oh, do you want to do that? That's a little bit of an extra. We could do that. Okay. So, PUBG, PlayerUnknown's Battleground, is too violent and must be banned. Says blank. This is a person or a group of people. PUBG is too violent and it must be banned. Says blank. Is it A, the Taliban? Don't laugh. Come on, we're trying to keep it serious now.
Yeah,
Come on.
Sorry.
There's nothing funny about that. Vladimir Putin, B.
Okay.
Or C, Mike Tyson. Famous for biting a man's ear off. and boxing. PUBG, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, is too violent and it must be banned. Says blank. Is it A, the Taliban, B, Vladimir Putin, or C, Mike Tyson? A, B, or C, guys? Let's see those. Let's see you vote with your fingers. PUBG, PlayerUnknown's Battleground, is too violent and it must be banned, says A, the Taliban, B, Vladimir Putin, C, Mike Tyson. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of Bs. I'm seeing two A's, two brave souls say the Taliban, Ravdos and Gandalf. Everybody else is going for B, Vladimir Putin. No one says Mike Tyson. Look, maybe he's a gamer. Who knows? Maybe he just prefers Pokemon Go, you know? maybe he likes a less violent game. Don't stop judging him. There you go again, judging him. All right, here we go. PUBG is too violent and must be banned, says the Taliban. True story. This is from PCGamesN.com. PUBG is too violent and must be banned, says the Taliban. PUBG, the battle royale game from publisher Krafton, will be banned in Afghanistan in 90 days as the Taliban says it's a waste of time and, more importantly, too violent. There you go, friends. Did I do it? Did I fool you all on the very last one of the week?
Except Ravdos and Gandalf.
Yeah, those guys, those Gandalf and Ravdos, they're too good for us. Do you know what I mean? They're too intelligent. Okay, so guys, for those of you who are listening to the podcast, I'm going to wrap up the show right now, but we don't go anywhere. And for those of you watching live, I'm going to wrap up the show right now, but don't go anywhere. I think we're going to do the last piece of news before I wrap up. But for those of you listening to us on Vaughan Radio, let me tell you something, guys. There's a lot of things you could be doing right now. Instead of doing those things, you've decided to take the time out of your day to spend a little bit of time with me, and it means the absolute world. Guys, I'll be back for you guys on the radio tomorrow morning at 8:30. Keep on listening to Vaughan Radio and all the great stuff that we have broadcasting. After me, there is Mr. Fitzgerald with No Excuses. After him, there's the one and only Alberto Alonso with the show with no name. And on. I don't need to tell you the Vaughan Radio schedule, guys. I'm sure at this point you could tell me. Let's read some of the comments. Jareum says, bloody hell, the Taliban. We have an expression. Do you have one in Spanish? The pot calling the kettle black. Anyway, guys, we will see you on the next program. Okay. How are we doing, friends? Podcast people and my amazing live people. Let's get into piece of news number 2. Okay, extra content for everyone. Who doesn't love that? I know I do. Okay. Let's see. Piece of news number 2. This is going to blow your minds. Get ready. Okay. Google is showing ads to sell your blank for $1 million in India. Google is showing ads to sell your blank for $1 million in India. Is it A, your children? It's a serious section, Ladybug. Come on now. Keep it together. The laughing is because she's so sad. I know that.
I'm surprised.
Is it B, your grandparents?
Oh my God.
Or is it C, your kidneys? Google is showing ads to sell blank for $1 million in India. Is it A, your children? B, your grandparents? Or C, your kidneys? You know, I see what you're all writing. Maybe you're wrong. Yeah, I think everyone's bandwagoning right now. I think a few people wrote C, and now everyone's like, gotta be C. Maybe you're going to be disappointed. Maybe if you haven't voted, you want to think twice. I don't know. Hey, I'm just the arbiter of this crazy game. You're the ones that are playing it. If it was Facebook, I might have said children. This is from Ravdos. Okay, let's get a drum roll. Google is showing ads to sell your kidney. Well done. For $1 million in India. Let's read a bit of this story. Despite being illegal in India, Google is currently showing advertisements of hospitals engaging in the sale of kidneys for $1 million. There you go. There you go, guys. You can't make this stuff up. Friends, that's all we've got time for. Thank you for being here, you delicious podcast lovelies. Well done, Nuria Tam. Did anyone... I think both Gandalf and Ravdos got both of those right. One day, I will fool them both, and I'll feel good about myself. Powerful, exactly. I fooled most of you on the first one. That's all that counts. That's all that counts, guys. Friends, it has been a wonderful show. I've had so much fun. I hope you have too. Guys, there's so many things, that you could be doing on this beautiful, beautiful day. And instead of doing those things, you've decided to spend a little time with me. Thank you so much. It means the absolute world. And I will see you next time.